Coming at y'all Tuesday, November 25th. It's week 14 of the NCAA football season and week 13 of the NFL's regular season. I'm the host, Gabriel Priest. The podcast title's Best Picks in DMV. My bad, Ty. Is this? I can't even hear. Oh, all right. Now I'm good. I don't know what was going on with my volume. I think I had it unplugged, but we kind of halfway good right now. Having audio trouble. Hold
I
on.
hear you. You come in clear. I hear you.
All right, good. Yeah. So today we're basically gonna change it up a little bit for the agenda.
Okay.
Damn, this sounds throwing me off. Cause I'm hearing like a static. Hold on, I might go without the headphones for right now. So we're gonna come back at them. All right, my bad.
All good.
We're
All
gonna
good.
start it over real quick. This is the best picks in DMV
Hold
podcast.
on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on.
Oh, you want to
We're
start?
live. I mean, you're live, so
No, no,
people.
no. That's what I meant. I didn't mean official. My bad. I
Yeah.
didn't mean officially start it over. I mean, I'm just gonna restart it over. But right now, it's the official picks. I mean, best picks in DMV podcast. Right now, we're in week 14 of the NCAA football season.
Mm-hmm.
We're week 13 of the NFL football. Of the NFL football season, regular season that is. I'm your host, Gabriel Priest. You can go and follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. Also, you can, if you have any questions, email me at bestpicksindmv@yahoo.com for any questions you might have. I'm also here with my co-host, TJ Virgil.
What up, world? What up, world? What up, world? What up, world? How's everybody feeling tonight? Y'all already know what it is. Another episode. Best picks in the DMV podcast. We back at it like we never left. Sorry we had to take a bye week or two, but y'all know
Yeah.
what it is. We back like we never left, and we here to give y'all some more of these great picks. So make sure y'all tune in. You heard?
Yes, sir. And then, we already got my producer slash other co-host, Tyrone Virgil. He's also the creator of the whole VMN network. Hopefully you're tuning in. That's Virgil Media Network. Go ahead, Ty.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Welcome in for another broadcast. Yeah, we back at it. Been gone for a couple of weeks, but yeah, we back at it. Yeah, we ready to get it popping.
And go ahead. What's your TikTok again?
Oh
Hand
yeah,
that
so
out.
on TikTok, VMN on TikTok. You can catch me on Facebook. You can catch me on Instagram. Virtual Photography on Instagram. VMN on TikTok. On VMN on Facebook. Yeah, just tune in. You know what I mean? We got a lot of things. Lately been doing a lot of coverage of our youth basketball, so we've been covering that a lot lately. We got a 360 photo booth. We do photography, videography. Yeah, we got our hands tapped in T-shirts, merch, whatever. So if you're looking for to start a podcast or need some live streaming done, tap in. You know, hit us up.
Yes,
Definitely.
sir.
You already know. He's basically the king of producing slash photography. So if you want to get on, definitely get at him. But like I said earlier, the first thing you definitely got to do off break, especially if you're new to the show, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. That's the most important thing to do because that's where I give out all my official plays. So once again, it's best picks in DMV. I give out weekday plays there because remember on here we only give out the weekend plays, which is the two lots for college football on Saturday. I'm not gonna lie, they could have possibly been for Friday this week, but they're still on Saturday this week because there's a lot of games this Friday, and then
It's crazy.
in the NFL, we give out the two lots and for Sunday and when it happens to be Monday night. So, but if
Mhm.
you follow the Instagram, then you can get all the plays for the week. And once again, we give out straight point spread plays. That is the closest line to around minus 110. We're not like them clowns that give out minus 550 lines and stuff like that, pretending we're doing something, saying the record's 80 and 20 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's doing too much.
Right.
No real handicapper respects that. We keep it real. Give out straight point spread plays, like I said, at minus 110. On the show, on the Instagram right now, the overall record for both is 86 and 81. So the record right now is only sitting at a 51.5% mark. So we definitely got to get that record
Wait,
up.
say that again. You said 86 and 81.
Yes, sir. 86 and 81. That's overall NFL and
Mm.
college football design.
That's
Overall
a little
combined
bit more
for
than
the year.
51%.
51.5. No, it's not. Once you start getting up in those numbers, it's hard. I know what you're saying. Like,
Damn.
trust me.
I
But
got
nah,
you,
if
I
you
got
do
you,
the
I
math,
got you.
it's only 51.5%. It's almost profit. It got to get back. The NFL's killed me the past 2 weeks, Ty. I don't even. God damn. I was up in the
Damn.
NFL two weeks ago, but it brought my record down. we need to get back popping in the NFL.
Let's
But
get it.
college
Let's
football
get
has been being red hot the last 2 weeks. I think last week I went 5-2 on Instagram or something like that.
That's
So,
pretty good. Pretty
okay.
good.
we're rolling right now at college. The week before, I can't exactly remember too, but it was like somewhere around 80%. So you definitely want to pay attention to the college picks, but not don't let that scare you away from these NFL selections I'm going to hand out either, because I feel real comfortable about them as well this week. So make sure you keep that in mind. I do want to say we were switching up the show a little bit, because usually you remember how for the agenda we'd have the review section first and we'd review on how we did. I'm gonna kind of, even though this week I wasn't gonna have it period, but going further in the future, we're not gonna have that review section like that. We're just gonna give them what their parlays was when we hand out the police parlays at the end of the show. So
Gotcha.
just so they know where we're sitting there. Because I feel like just reviewing them games is kind of a wasting time, in my opinion, like the way we were doing it. So I'm going to cut that out.
I'm with
And
it.
it's going to change for even going into next year. And then another thing that we're going to change is the way that we make our parlays for the money. Because once we get up, we put up more money. But I realize once we get down, we can't really put up. We try to stick to the $100 mark for the max bet. So going forward, no matter where we go, we're going to always stick to $100 max for the week. For the police
Sounds good to me.
parlays.
I like that. I like that.
We did that. We would still also be up for the year technically, because I think we had 2 4-0 weeks that were. I think if you
Killed
put
them.
them together, they're probably at least 18 or 20 to 1. So
Yeah.
we'd be up at least like 4 or 5 times our money, and that's the whole point. The return of investment really don't go right, because right now, I'm not gonna lie, me and TJ were trying to get the overall record for college. I think it's around 12-9, but I'm gonna give the official record for college football
Next
we get
week.
on the podcast next week, because I know it's around 55%, but the NFL we're sitting at 50% right now, which is 10-10. So we got to make that, or 9-9. I'm sorry, because we did 9 weeks before we took that 3-week hiatus, and then also next year we're not gonna have any no breaks. We're gonna go a straight 8 or 19 weeks, because we plan to do a playoff special. So just wanted to fill them in on that real quick.
Of course.
You know what
of
I
course.
mean? To let them know what's been going on and where we're going. So, and right now we're going to come at y'all final 7 weeks. So the final 6 NFL regular season weeks, and then we're going to do 1 playoff special for the NFL. And keep in mind, as the NFL's falling out, we're getting the bowl games from college, and we're getting the playoff games.
Yep.
So we look forward to that big time. So with that said, we're going to dive right into the 40.
Let's go, baby.
Okay.
Let's get it.
I'm feeling good about these college big time this weekend.
Okay.
Okay, the first game's going to be Missouri at Arkansas. This game comes Saturday at 3:30. This is a showdown between strong rushing attacks and the Mizzou defense that will test Arkansas's offensive line. Now, TJ, Arkansas is 2-9 and 0-7 in the SEC, and Missouri is 7-4, 3-4 in the SEC. And the winner does take the Battle Line trophy. It's a pretty nice little rivalry we got going on for this game.
I love
Now,
rivalry games.
Yeah, I love
Got
big
to. That's what
rivalries.
makes college football, man. So it's
Yeah.
crazy rivalry games.
It's out of nowhere. You know what
Hell
I'm saying?
yeah.
Gives you something to play for. Gives you some, sense of pride.
Something to cheer for.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And they always is tough games. Like, you know what I'm saying? You never really know who's gonna win.
Right.
Exactly. And
Beautiful.
the recruiting goes so much into it. 'Cause
True,
you're dealing with
true.
recruits. That's why you love college football. There's so much more than just the records put. Because you would think basically Arkansas wouldn't care no more, but it's the complete opposite.
Oh no, they care for this one. Believe
Definitely, they definitely care.
Yes, sir. And the game features a strong Missouri pass rush that could be a deciding factor. While Arkansas is tied for 16th nationally in red zone efficiency, a statistic that can help them stay competitive in the game, I feel. Missouri's pass rush, led by defensive lineman Quincy Rhodes Jr., who ranks 10th in the nation in sacks per game, is expected to be a significant advantage for them. The Tigers have an effective outside zone run scheme, though, with key players like Marcus Carroll and Nate Noel. Their offensive line is expected to create opportunities for the backfield, but their weakness is, for Missouri, they turn the ball over a lot. Yeah, so in Arkansas' strength, the Razorbacks have a strong rushing attack led by Quinton Jackson, along with a potent red zone offense that has a red zone conversion rate of 93.75%.
Jeez.
Yeah. And the team has an effective ground game and is expected to be balanced and effective to keep up with this Missouri team. So they have enough offensive power to stay.
They got
in
some
this game for
firepower
sure.
behind them.
Right.
Now, Arkansas's defensive line will need to improve if it wants to stop Missouri's pass rush for sure. But I expect Arkansas to be on the ground a lot as well. So that'll probably open up the pass game and prevent that from happening too much.
For sure.
Now, here's a few more key factors in this game. I feel the game could be won or lost by the offensive line's performance, which will be crucial for both teams to establish their run games. And the offensive line is going to play a tremendous role for both offenses in this game, 1,000%. And Missouri's ability to protect the ball, as I mentioned earlier, will be critical because as a turnover-filled performance will give the Razorbacks an opportunity to stay competitive. Because, like I said, Missouri loves to turn the ball over. Now, overall, why I like Arkansas so much is because I feel Mizzou has really nothing to play for at 7-4. You know, they're very disappointed in this season. Yes, you could say Arkansas has nothing to play for, but I personally think they try to go out on a positive note after a very disappointing season.
Right.
They know it's their last game of the year, and I feel as bad as things went, they still feel a lot positive about the future that they have there. This would be a great building block for that future. Also, I feel like it's going to be very hard for them to come out motivated. Missouri, that is, like I mentioned, because this is a meaningless game for them, and they're going up against an Arkansas team that can really score. So they're going to have to put in a big effort for this game in order to stay competitive. You understand what I'm saying? So which leads me to the next reason. I like Arkansas to finish out the season with a win. Arkansas ranks better in the SEC in total offense, which is third, compared to Missouri's, who's a sixth. Passing offense is fifth for Arkansas, while Missouri, believe it or not, ranks 14th. In scoring, Missouri's fifth, and then Arkansas is eighth. Arkansas is fifth and Missouri's eighth. But I'm not going to lie to you, Missouri does rank first in rushing offense in the SEC.
Ooh, okay.
But guess what? Arkansas ranks second, so they're not too much behind at all. So I feel due to the slow start Missouri could find themselves in, like I keep telling you about, they could be trailing even up by 2 possessions by halftime, I feel. And it would shock some people, but it wouldn't shock us because we completely see this coming. And it could be difficult for them to have enough firepower, I feel, to battle back Missouri. Which leads me to my final major factor in this game, to why I love Arkansas to win here. And that's because Arkansas defense does rank last in the SEC, but Missouri has struggled to not only score recently, but they have a hard time scoring on the road. They won their first road game of the year in double overtime, and they did put up 23 points against Auburn, but they only had like 16 points in regulation in that game at Auburn, which does have a solid defense, I'm not going to lie to y'all. But after that, they only scored 10 points at Vanderbilt. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Vanderbilt's at the bottom. Even though Vanderbilt is
down.
nice, their overall defense is not that nice, and they only held them to 10 points total on the road. So I do expect, and there was one more too. I forget who it was, but they put up like 16, I believe, in that game as well. So they haven't basically broke the 20-point barrier. Besides, if you count the overtime points against Auburn. So I see Missouri putting up the same amount of points this week as they did versus Auburn in regulation, basically,
16,
which
17.
is 16. As bad as Arkansas's defense is, I'm just telling you, I don't see Missouri motivated at all in this game, besides for the simple fact of the rivalry itself, which they're not looking forward to at all. It'd be much bigger if Arkansas won this year.
What they say, 1, 2, 3 Cancun?
So with the lack of motivation from Missouri and road scoring troubles, along with Arkansas's high-power offense, I feel the Razorbacks will get out to a fast start and never look back in this one. I honestly expect Arkansas to win by at least 7 in this contest. So we're liking to play Arkansas not only to cover, of course, but on the money line because they are plus. I believe we got them at 2.5 right now on Monday. So, yep, definitely looking forward to that one, and we're not scared at all. Now, this takes us to the big one, Ty. This is probably one you're probably not going to want. Ty's not probably going to want to watch Missouri and Arkansas. I'm not going to lie to you. What would you get out of that? Hell nah.
He ain't
But
watch that.
Alabama at Auburn, you think you might watch that? Because if that's a hell of a rivalry right there, the Iron Bowl, that's one of our favorite rivalries.
Yeah, I think I'm going to tune in for that one.
Alabama, you know what I mean, it's Alabama again this year, and they're fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
Not to mention Auburn. You know, my man went to Auburn, so you know.
Cam the man.
Cam Newton.
Scam Newton. That's what they used to call him because he took their money before. But now everybody's getting an NIL deal, so how can you hate on him?
Hey,
Give
but he
Reggie
didn't
Reggie
take
Bush
Bush
no
his
is a
money
king.
Heisman
though.
back.
He ain't take no money though. He said
Oh
he
yeah,
ain't
his
take no
dad
money.
took the shit. My bad, you
He ain't taking it.
right. That's what they did. They just
Cam, I
said,
got your
I ain't
back,
take it.
Cam.
My dad might have. I ain't take that shit. But nah, we love Cam
Cam,
over here.
I
He's
got
one
your
of
back, dog.
my favorite quarterbacks too, man.
Give Reggie Bush his Heisman back.
He could be the best quarterback
Yeah.
to ever play the game of college football.
That's how I
Cam
feel.
Newton. You know what I mean? But besides that, let's get right into this though. The Iron Bowl is one of college football's most intense rivalries, and records often go out the window for this one. This tends to narrow the perceived gap between the teams regardless of the season's performance. Now, home field advantage also plays a major role as far as the line goes, and this game's being played at Jordan-Hare Stadium, which is Auburn's home, of course. The home team typically, like I said, gets a small advantage when it comes to the betting lines, and the atmosphere in this specific stadium has historically been challenging for Alabama. The last three Iron Bowls played at Auburn have been decided by 3 points or less, with Alabama securing narrow last-minute victories in 2021 and in 2023, but they did lose in 2019 to War Eagle. This history of close games suggests that the potential for another tight contest, I feel. So, and this is the most exciting part to this. This is why I'm so excited to watch this time. You should tune in. It's because of this guy I'm about to mention. Hold on. Auburn recently named a new starting quarterback. He's a talented former 5-star recruit, which introduces an element of the unknown for Alabama's defense to prepare for. Alabama is also coming off a recent loss to Oklahoma, which may have impacted odds makers' confidence and led to a slightly more conservative line. Because if Alabama blows out Oklahoma, this line might even be more. Exactly. So, and also, this is the best part about college football. You know how we were talking about that rivalry matters so much, Ty?
Mm-hmm.
Think about how much this rivalry matters. I know you've seen a lot of them.
Right.
Not only does this rivalry matter, and that you know why this game's so big, as I was mentioning, because Alabama's on the cusp of a playoff berth. If they lose to Auburn here, there's no playoff for them.
Yeah.
There's tons of pressure on Alabama. I'm talking about tons of pressure.
And Auburn can just go out here and do their thing.
Well, that's the thing too. So you would think Auburn's just motivated for the rivalry too, but their record's 5-6. So guess what? With a win, they get what's called bowl eligible. So they need to get bowl eligible with this win. That matters huge as well.
Yep.
But the pressure to get bowl eligible for an Auburn team this year compared to an Alabama team that have a playoff spot is a whole different type of pressure.
Apples and oranges on that one.
But on top of it, it adds that much more motivation for Auburn to get this win. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So now I do understand the quarterback play is still a little uncertain here. So it's like, man, are you sure you want to take this Auburn? But I did hear Daniels was going to come back. He's a senior. He got hurt 2 games ago. I can't exactly remember who that was against off the top of my head. I thought I had it here, but he actually put up some numbers because the first starting quarterback, who I forget's name, he didn't really move the offense at all. At all. You know what I mean? But they put in that other guy who was a senior. He got hurt, like I said, 2 games ago. And this guy, Deuce Knight, who's a freshman, I'm hoping he gets the start in this game again. He started last week for Mercer, who's a Division I AA school. But, man, did he impress, even though it was the first Division I AA school. He went 15 for 20 with 235 passing yards and 2 touchdowns with no interceptions. That's all good.
That's a pretty
decent.
good
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Where it got really impressive is that he picked up another 162 yards on 9 carries, averaging 18 yards a carry and a wild 4 rushing touchdowns. So
that is crazy.
So the man had almost 400 total yards with 6 touchdowns. He was averaging
a first down every time he ran the ball.
Down, bro. He's averaging 18 yards, bro. That's way more than
that's almost 2 first downs.
Especially averaging per pop. And so the man had, like I said, almost had 400 total yards with 6 touchdowns, bro. No turnovers in his first ever career start.
You said he's a freshman?
Yep. He was a very high recruit. And yes, I know it came versus a Division I AA team, like I said, but what it showed is he's definitely a threat to move the ball. It appears, and Auburn has been struggling big time from lack of QB play, especially through the air, ranking dead last in passing yards in the SEC. So not only do I feel this freshman might give them the best hope, like I said before, he should be a little tough to prepare for with Alabama because they don't got film on that man at all.
That's the best thing.
Besides last week versus Mercer, but that's definitely not enough film.
I don't even know if they would get that film. It's not a common opponent.
Oh, they gonna get it. They was there, bro. But besides that, I
They
mean,
sent somebody to the game.
multiple people. They probably had that thing on ESPN Plus, anyways these days,
Yeah,
or
probably.
SEC
Yeah.
Plus.
Yeah.
But I also want to mention Alabama's defense against the rush ranks 8th in the SEC, which is weird for Alabama. And Auburn's rush game is their best feature. So basically, I feel like Auburn's going to control the run game, which also helps them control the clock a lot. And Auburn also ranks 4th in the SEC in rush defense, while Alabama's rush game ranks 12th in the SEC.
Okay.
So overall, I feel there's too many factors that are leading me to Auburn to the point where not only do I think they're going to cover the 5.5, but they're going to win outright.
Okay.
It's going to be a shocker. So we're rolling with War Eagle.
Let's go War Eagles.
Yes,
Go
sir.
Eagles.
War Eagle.
Me and Cam.
Ty, did you show that first image I sent?
Yeah, the first
hope
Eagle.
they
But I'm
appreciate
let
that.
me show him again. Let me show it again.
that first. I should have put a
Boom.
game with the Heisman Trophy.
Boom. There we go. We got it for him again. Did y'all see that eagle up there?
Make them look at it for a second.
You know what I
You
mean?
see that
Gaze.
eagle in the middle?
Y'all
That's
gaze
War
at it.
Eagle
There it is.
right there. Now we're going to get right to the NFL, man. Ty's not going to be happy at the second selection.
Uh-oh.
If y'all didn't follow, y'all catch my drift, but it's a bad spot, Ty. We didn't go up against Carolina any week, but this week. We're going to go maybe, I don't know, the Commanders. I'm not going to.
Wait, you got what's called first before then.
Yeah, you're right. That's why I said
Okay,
the second.
okay,
I said the
okay.
second selection.
Okay.
Because the first game, you know what that falls on?
Thanksgiving, my birthday.
No.
Uh-oh.
The day after.
That's on the 28th. It's on Friday.
Yeah, the Friday. Oh, my bad. The what do they call that? The
Black Friday?
Black
Black
Friday game. TJ's favorite game. But for right now, actually on Monday, the line was still Philly -7. I believe that we have that at for the Paris parlays coming up here. I kind of already told them who we rocking with a little bit.
Sorry.
But let me just tell y'all a little bit about why. The Eagles boast, and this is the first time we're going with the Eagles, and we've been going against these Eagles a few times on the show. Now, the Eagles boast one of the top defenses in the league, which is more consistently dominant than the Bears unit. While the Bears defense generates turnovers, it has struggled against the run and against top-tier offenses. Another thing is the Eagles are playing at Lincoln Financial Field this game, of course, where they have won 9 straight games against winning teams and are undefeated at home against 500 teams or better in Jalen Hurts' career. Now, the Bears' defense relies heavily on generating turnovers, but the Eagles' offense has been very good at avoiding turnovers, especially at home. When the Bears can't force turnovers, their defense becomes much, much more vulnerable. The Eagles have been dominant at home, winning 15 of their last 16 games straight up and covering the spread in 9 of their last 12 home games. The Eagles' record is 8-3 and has come against way more competitive opponents than the Bears have for sure. Now, I'm sorry. While the Bears have shown late game comeback abilities, their offense has shown big inconsistency at times. The Eagles, on the other hand, have a more reliable offense led by a strong running game and a quarterback who can make big plays at any time.
That damn tush push.
That tush
Man,
push.
you gotta love the tush push, man.
Hey.
Why they call it the Purdy push?
I don't know. I've only heard it
The
called
Purdy
the...
push ain't as good as the tush push.
Wait, is that for the 49ers?
Yeah,
Right.
I heard that last
Let's not
night.
talk about the 49ers.
Oh, yeah, they did y'all.
Man,
Sorry,
I should have
buddy.
gave him out on Instagram, too.
Sorry. Listen, all I know is Jalen Hurts helped me out in my fantasy. Shout out my fantasy league. You know what I'm saying? Hey, your boy putting up numbers in that thing. You hear me?
Man, I hope he gives you more numbers this week, especially we got -7. He's going to have to show out. But so
Mm-hmm.
overall, I feel the defending Super Bowl champions are pissed off after humiliation of the blown humiliation of the blown lead at Dallas and are ready to take it out on the Bears squad this week for sure.
Yeah, that was embarrassing.
Sometimes I get scared about that, like they're gonna like look down and be like mad, and now they're gonna come out flat. But they're Super Bowl champions, and they can turn it on at any time. I feel like still.
That's the scary part.
Now the stats, if you look up the stats this year, that it won't be the reason why we're taking Philly here at all, because Philly's offense does rank towards the bottom in total rank stats for the year. And Chicago Bears, I believe, are in the top 5. Not definitely in the top 10. in the total overall offense. But either way, they're definitely at
The
the
Bears
top
have been
of the
putting up
league.
numbers this year.
They got a lot of
They
weapons.
have.
That's why I don't like, man, they're spooky to bet against, but I'm feeling real good because they do have an offense that people sleep on. They got a lot of weapons. But the final factor that makes me love Philly this week is not only do I feel like Philly is out for blood, but Chicago traveling on a short week to Philly before playing Green Bay next Sunday in the biggest game of the year probably. I just can't see them showing up here. I just can't. So with that said, and also I understand that Chicago also is probably, even though their records like that, they're definitely not like that. They've definitely played over their head this year, and it's mainly due, like I said, to their
They
lack of.
overachieved.
Exactly, they overachieved. And I think the main thing to blame it on is their kind of weaker schedule, like I mentioned earlier. So I think it's going to be a rude awakening for Chicago this Friday afternoon. By the fourth quarter, that people probably won't be even tuning in no more to TJ's favorite game of the year, the Friday night. I mean what's it called again?
The Black Friday.
Okay.
All right.
Game of the week. I can't remember what it's called, but
I'll
hey,
take it.
you're going to be able to parlay it with some college games that Friday because college always been rocking on Black Friday, and there's a lot of games. So it's going to be a hell of a game day that day. That's all
Great
I know.
weekend for sports.
And now we get to add Philly to any parlays we have that day. So it makes this Black Friday game that much more exciting for us this year.
Let's get it.
Now we're going to get to our fourth and final game of this week. We're going to go. Unfortunately, Ty had to do it. I had to do it. We're going to have to go with the Rams minus 9.5.
We're gonna get the Rams, yo.
At Carolina. They
We're
got to
gonna-
win by double digits, Ty. It's 1 o'clock on Sunday.
They're coming to bank, yo.
You know we've been rooting for it. Win it, man. I feel good for y'all.
Hey, hold up. I just wanted to say that I was the one that told you that they could come back.
TJ did say that like in week 2.
Said don't get too down. It's still early on in the season.
It might have been week 3.
Something like whatever.
Yeah.
But I told you.
You did say they did have a chance to win the division, and we tried to clown you a little bit, but
Just saying.
I didn't clown him because I still got faith in my boys. I always got faith in the Panthers.
Ty was a little doubtful.
He was a little doubtful.
But I know in your heart you still wanted it. That's
I'm
all that
always going
matters.
for my Panthers, yo.
But nah, it's amazing because Tampa was rolling at the time.
They
They're
still
kinda
are a little
falling.
bit, you know what I'm saying? They just took a bad L or two, but like I said, it was still early on in the season.
We would have took we could have took our division. Like we would have been number one in our division with the win last night.
With a win last night? Yeah, that's
It's
crazy.
okay. You still got 6 more weeks to do it. It's
Would y'all
possible.
been tied with the same record, or right now would y'all been a game above them?
A game
y'all
above.
the tiebreaker version?
Yeah, I think we would be the game
Y'all
above.
still got to play them.
Yeah, but we would have
Maybe
had
the
winning
20.
record. We had a winning record in the division though.
Right. Man, I'm hoping for y'all to pull a miracle this year, Ty. I really am. But unfortunately, this ain't going to be the week. The Rams are 9-2 and considered one of the best teams in the NFL.
I
In
got faith in my
contrast,
boys.
the Panthers are 6-6 and have had a much more inconsistent season overall. The Rams offense, led by a potential MVP candidate, has a significant advantage, especially against the Panthers secondary. The Rams have an opportunistic defense that is strong against the pass and a formidable front seven that should be able to pressure Panthers quarterback Bryce Young. The Rams are coming off a dominating performance against the Bucs and have won their last 6 games. The Panthers are struggling offensively, particularly against strong defenses. The potential absence of Pro Bowl cornerback Jason Horn due to a concussion further weakens an already beat up defense for sure. That was a big blow, dude.
Yeah.
That's why, man, that's solidified that I had to go with the Rams.
And they was getting picks last night too. The boys was getting picks out there. The defense was playing strong last night.
I know. They kept y'all in the game, really, even though, because it really wasn't a blowout. Y'all pretty much in the game the whole time. Y'all were right on the edge of coming back every time. But I know the Rams are coming across country for this one, but Carolina is returning home after a long trip to San Francisco, on top of that, on a short week. So they should be a little thrown off by the travel effect as well. Carolina really struggled out in San Francisco to produce points, and Young had a few costly turnovers. I don't feel that will change at all versus the Rams defense this week, and I expect heavy pressure on Bryce while the Rams hold the Panthers rush game below par as well, because the Panthers rush game is very nice this year. We got to see them explode this year.
Dowd was doing this thing. Rico.
Yeah,
He
even
get his
last
man.
night he was going off.
Yeah,
Right?
he took Chuba's spot.
Yeah, he took all this hype. It's a shame y'all kind of wasted a little bit of money on Chuba last year. When
Mm-hmm.
man, y'all, I hope y'all sign him for a long time. Though. I like that dude.
Yeah, me too.
But like I said, I also expect Stafford, while the Panthers are doing all this, struggling a little bit, just to be lighting up that beat up secondary. I really do. I think the Black Friday game. Oh, I'm sorry. See, I got that mixed up right here. I thought this was the Black Friday game. But this is going to be similar to the Black Friday game, where by the fourth quarter, there probably won't be that many people tuning in. Ty's probably going to fucking turn it off by halftime this weekend. But it's all good, Ty. Y'all going to get them next week.
I'm gonna watch him to the end like I did last night.
Now, Ty, he did one. The only other play that he didn't want to go with this year so far was when Philly. God, I can't remember who Philly played that week. It was Indy, I think. I think it was the Colts. And Ty didn't want to take the Colts, and Philly did come through. So far, Ty is 1-0 on the having a little being spooked out by the play a little bit. So maybe it'll go Ty's way again here, but I wouldn't count on it too much. But Ty understands he's gonna get over the Rams week, and we're gonna get to that next week, and then Carolina's gonna be pulling off the miracles again like they once did.
Then it's time to grind to get into playoffs position.
Yes, it is. Now
Definitely.
let's get into TJ's favorite section, which is the Paris parlays, of course.
What that money bag, the cha-ching, Ty. Let me get the cha-ching one time.
That's the other mix.
Oh,
Ty got to get the sounds on this one.
Yeah, I gotta put it-
No, it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
We headed straight to the bank. Here we go.
Yes, sir. Like I said, we're gonna have the official podcast record again for next week. I know NFL we're saying 50% for sure, which is not good, but it ain't too bad. But we're
It's
sitting
not where
around
we
like
want it to be.
now we gotta step that up. But I feel like 55%, around 54 to 56% in college football. It might even be slightly over 56.5%, but I think it is around like 54, 55. But we're gonna have that official record for you next week for sure. But I know, unfortunately, right now we're down $159 and like 80 cents after 10 weeks.
But we really is going to the bank.
Yeah, we gotta go to the bank again this time for sure. But like I said, if you followed our parlays all year, if you all based them off $100 plays, you still have a hell of a return of investment
for sure,
right now. I didn't get the exact number, and like I said earlier in the show, we are going to change that up for here and for next year. So even when we get up, we're still only going to do $100 plays because it just doesn't make sense not to. Be honest.
For sure.
This is the first year of the show, first few episodes, so we're going to have to make adjustments as we go. That's what we're here for.
For sure.
Now let me get right into the parlays though. The 14 parlay. The first parlay I'm gonna give out is a 14.
Okay.
It's gonna be all the games we just mentioned with a few adjustments. Philadelphia we got at -7. I could have bought that down to -6.5, but Monday night they weren't offering that. So I just kept it at -7 for whatever reason they weren't offering that because in all other games they pretty much were. Now the Rams were at -9.5. That was the normal spread at the time, even though it was -120. So I went ahead and hit them at 9.5. Now Arkansas was at +2.5, but I bought a point up with that to make them +3.5. So that's sitting at -142. And then the final play in that parlay is going to be Auburn, just with the regular +5.5 line, sitting at -110. So that's about 10-1 odds, $20 profits, $209.75.
Okay.
The next parlay we're going to go with is a two-teamer. It's going to be the Rams -9.5, and then we're going to go hard with War Eagle. I wish we kind of waited because I already see this line went up. I think they're at +200 now, Auburn. But
so can you give it for both, like what you have and what the line is now?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. No, I can't do it in my head like that.
Okay, all right.
But you would profit more. But right now we gotta get it where we get it at. Sometimes it helps us, sometimes it hurts us. You know that. So the $30 parlay brings back profit-wise $121.80. Once again, that's the Rams -9.5 and the Auburn money line. The final play I feel like is the lock of the week. It's Arkansas money line at +114, and then the final play of the day is going to be Philadelphia Eagles at -7, at -108. $50 profits you $156.07. So we're going to be sitting pretty after this week again. Not anywhere near where we want to, but it's definitely going to be a nice bounce back time, 1,000%. So looking forward to this weekend. Got to get back on top. Ty needs some money in his pocket.
Yeah, I need a couple of dollars.
I need to get on
Christmas.
some money here.
Christmas and my birthday.
Yes, Yes, sir. I know, right? It's almost Sagittarius season, or is it already? I don't
Oh,
know.
it's no, we here, Sag, we here. We kicked the door in.
Y'all knocking on the door, y'all.
We kicked it in.
Yes, so, yeah.
Yeah, the 21st.
Oh gosh, my headache begins.
Sag season.
You got your NBA champion yet, Ty?
The Wizards.
Hey, yo.
Man, I'm happy you mentioned the Wizards
We
because I
looking
knew
crazy.
when I seen that team total.
Hey, hold up.
I'm
They
trying
won
to tell
though.
y'all that team total was crazy. I need to stay away. Y'all talked me into it still, so I said fuck it.
It's still
Hopefully,
possible.
I know.
They just won last night.
No, they did not. They were 1-15, TJ. Ty,
I
what's
swear
he
they was
talking
up by
about?
like 20 in the
Right.
third.
They always up by 20 and still.
They
lose.
came
They
back
be
for real?
losing, yo.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know what? You was right.
I
Well,
don't
we should have never
understand
said that shit.
Wow.
That's
But that was
crazy.
because last year I saw it building. I don't know what happened, but I'm not gonna lie. When I did see the team total, I expected it to be around like at least
They gotta get rid of
28,
the old people.
27. I still saw 21. I was like, oh hell no.
That's the
That's
problem.
why I didn't really officially.
They slowing the team down. CJ McCollum and Chris Middle, even though he's not playing right now, they slowing the team down.
Right. But TJ San Antonio Spurs pick, that ain't been looking too good, Ty.
What,
You
Spurs?
been peeping the Spurs a little bit?
Ain't Wimby out for the season?
I didn't hear that.
I thought he got hurt.
When last
I
night?
thought he was gonna be gone for a couple games. I didn't think he was gonna be done for the season.
Yeah, I ain't hear all of that. Maybe if that happens, then TJ bet.
Damn, come on,
rip
man.
that ticket
Don't
up
ruin
and run
my ticket already.
Ty's
You're doing good.
Ty's throwing some crazy info out saying
Jeez.
he done for the year, bro. That's
Hey.
crazy.
Oh, man. Wemby was cooking when I just watched
Hold
the Spurs the other, like
Yeah.
a week
Let
ago.
me
But
see.
we
He
gotta
was
come.
cooking 'em.
We're giving Ty, like I said, until week 16 of the NFL for the official and the NBA pick.
Okay.
Because, like I said, you're gonna give another one when we get the playoff special. Up in I think the playoffs are in April, right?
For
Mm.
I mean May. Yeah, they start in April.
end of April. End of
Yeah.
April.
So we'll come back with that
The
too.
last
and then-
NBA game most of the time is like April 22nd or something stupid. Then they take a couple days.
But
off.
y'all already know. I hope everybody put their whole life insurance policy on the Thunder to repeat again.
They
I ain't mad at
said
That's easy money. They breaking the regular season record this year, 1,000%. Oh yeah, by the way, at the end of each show, we do talk about a little bit of NBA and NCAA basketball.
A little bit of everything.
I guess
We're coming briefly.
Few
It's
weeks.
only briefly.
Yeah.
Oh, it does say a few weeks?
yeah, I think
Yeah.
I think
That's
a
still a
couple
while,
of
though.
games.
I mean,
But
it's
nah, you're
not
right.
terrible.
That ain't nothing to freak
I
out.
guess social media. I guess I saw it on social media. Can't believe
It
social
might have
media all
been
the
like my
time.
man for real Payne from Maryland. Did you see that injury when he went down? Because TJ did it. The guard from
I didn't
Maryland.
see it. I
Yeah.
saw him play last night though.
It looked like he was gonna be out for the year. He like did some crazy splits, and it
Are
looked
you-
like he broke his hip or something like that. He started screaming, and he was almost done.
Speaking of Maryland, y'all happy about the recruit that they get next year?
Oh, Baba.
Yeah, about going to Maryland.
What school did he go to again?
Blair.
Blake. Yeah, that's right. Blake.
I got his. I did.
Yeah, Ty shot his game.
I got a
Oh,
game.
you tied
Yeah, I got a
him
game the
with
other night. Yeah, a couple
Oh,
weeks ago. He
Just
was,
a couple weeks ago
yeah, he played in the tournament.
for like a AAU jump.
Yeah, that little rec joint. When I
Okay.
was doing the Force One, I was doing the Force One weekend, the championship weekend,
Right.
and he played the last game. The last game in that joint, they lost though. They lost the championship. But hey, them
He's like
nice.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm happy he stayed
I was
in
like-
state,
I
man.
talked to
Same.
him. I was like,
How
Same.
big is he?
I was like, yo, you tall, yo. 'Cause, yo, I ain't but 5'6". I'm looking at him, I'm like, dang. Him and his dad, they both was tall, yo.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo.
I'm happy to see that Maryland's been getting a couple of good recruits
I-
lately.
I know
Not even
Deuce-
like-
I know Deuce love to throw lobs to him.
Right.
The assist would go crazy, yo.
Easy.
Throwing lobs up
Then
to
got
him,
dude
yo.
out to just
Put it up there.
yeah, he'll do the rest. He'll do the rest.
That's a point guard's dream.
Buzz needs to get more people like him, man. Make sure he keeps within state, man.
They got somebody else too. They got
Yeah, I know.
Listen,
I did
there's
see
a
that.
trend.
Somebody
there's
else
a
from
meme
Maryland,
going
right?
around saying,
Nah, I
Oh,
think
you talking about
young
that's
from
the
like
Maryland
California,
stay in
like
Maryland.
California somewhere.
They got a few players I seen sign, but
For
obviously you're
football,
talking
they
about
got like two or three people for football.
Right. Football, they coming out with the #1 recruit in the nation next year. The D1 from St. Francis.
Mm.
He's staying
Yeah,
in there.
he the one that was. He put that meme out talking about the best in the. The Jones said the best in the DMV stay in the DMV, but
Yeah, what's funny is
St.
like
Francis
you
ain't
get
really
paid
the
to go on
DMV.
recruiting visits. Like if you want to go see, like just for them to
yeah, you
bring
get
you
like
out there.
$8,000.
What? Yeah, to go on a recruiting
Yeah.
NIL visit without even getting a deal from them. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Just to
Yeah.
visit the school. I can't
You
remember
bet
exactly
you
what
damn
school
straight
it
I'm
was.
going to that.
It was like
visit.
an SEC school, But basically, yeah, Mike. They tried to ask Loxley if he was worried about it, and he said, "I told him to go. You better go get that money, like
Get
you
that
just
free
said."
money, bro. Why
And then
not?
next thing you saw was a little social media
Yeah.
post, Turk for life
The
from the
best
DM.
in Maryland, stay in Maryland.
Hey, as long, that's all I
Or the
care
best
about.
come from Maryland and stay in Maryland. What's up?
As long as we getting those recruits, what both are doing. Even though Maryland did have a disappointing football season, but
That's all right. That's about to change.
we're actually
real
on
soon.
TV right now versus Gonzaga, so
That's
you know
about
what
to
I'm saying?
change
We
real
do got
soon.
to go check that out. I ain't gonna lie to y'all.
We'll be back.
But yeah, in college basketball, there's no predictions yet fully from me. I
You
don't know
can't.
if
You
seen
can't. You
enough.
can't.
Yeah, it's
You
too
can't.
hard, too
You
early in
can't
the
right
season,
now.
yo.
The
Way
U
too
looks
early.
pretty
Way too. They
crazy.
do have a good
I ain't
squad.
gonna
They got
hold
a good
y'all.
squad.
That's like they look definitely 100% legit.
The
But
Huskies.
I mean, they look good
UConn
too.
does too, for sure. But
I
you know,
like Syracuse.
I'm happy you say UConn because that reminded me of. Remember how we was kind of on that BYU team a little bit last
Mhm.
year? How I told y'all they was a year away.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is their year.
Yeah,
UConn
they
played them
look
early.
good, too.
UConn beat them by 2. They was punishing them pretty much like the game, but BYU came back. It was in UConn though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
And
Okay.
then I forget who BYU just played. It was like another ranked team after that. They won by like 30 points because they got that dude from the #1 recruit in the nation. I forget his name right now for some reason. And I'm not gonna lie, I need to fully check them out because I properly haven't checked them out yet. But I'm heavy on that BYU team this year, so that's all I'm gonna say.
I like it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's where we're gonna sit right now.
Yeah. Nothing. No. No lock. No. No. Nothing's locked in just yet. They've only
So-
played like maybe 3 games, and I don't know about y'all. I ain't gonna sit here and lie to y'all and tell y'all that I haven't watched all 3, maybe 4 games that every team has played
Right.
anyway.
Right.
I need about another 2 more weeks, and then I'll be able to.
The only
Give
2
you
official
another
futures
idea.
that we gave out was the Spurs to win it, which TJ did, and then
Mhm,
I
that was
gave
me.
out the Thunder, which ain't crazy. It was like
Yeah.
plus 200 at
The
the time.
Thunder. The
The
Thunder's
Ty's
that's-
pick still officially pending,
Yeah.
but you know the Thunder. You said what?
I said that's a safe pick. I'm not mad at that at all.
Man,
I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors get in there, yo. Golden State.
You can never count Jimmy out, especially
You
when it
can't.
come playoff time.
You can't.
Playoff
Jimmy
Jimmy.
and Steph looking
I thought they
strong.
could have
I
done it
thought
last
that-
year.
yeah,
And
that was
I
what I
think
was
that's
about
what
to
we
say.
said. If you remember on the NBA jump that we gave out, that's we had a little sleeper pick with Golden State winning it
And they
all.
was definitely the
It was
sleeper
only like
pick.
15-1 when the playoffs started.
OKC still strong too. They still defending.
Oh, I told you
So.
that's life insurance policy money right there, bro. You want? I don't even think that they're plus 200 still. I think they probably went down to like plus 150 or something
Damn.
like that. But you got that right when the season started, you could have got triple your money. That's a sweet. I mean, you gotta wait for it like the whole NBA season, but I mean, if you can wait for it, why not triple your money? Like I
Right.
said, triple your life insurance. And guess what? What is our record? You seen that?
I don't even know what the record is. No.
Do you know what the record is?
For OKC.
Yeah.
I think they only lost like 2 games.
Nah.
1.
Yeah.
That's what it was. Yeah.
Cuz.
Like either 15-1 or 16-1. I should know off top, but I think it is 15-1. And guess what? Our second best player hasn't even suited up the whole season, JJ. And we got the 2 number 1. I mean, 2 first or top. I think top 10, but maybe first round picks next round. What the hell? But yeah,
Y'all
we
thought
gonna-
my
we
Mystics
gonna
got
get
the
it.
number 4 pick in their draft.
Not the
Let's
Mystics,
go.
what? That's what Ty. Man, god damn. He brought up the damn Mystics. Man.
Damn right. Let's get it.
Oh, all right. That's a good point to end it right there. We can't be talking about greatness to the Mystics right now.
What you
especially when
mean?
the Mystics are sitting. This is a good point to wrap it up. But just like I said,
We on the come up. Just
we
wait.
still got a little while to build the Mystics, but like I said, life insurance money on the Thunder this year.
I'm with it.
And if
I'm
you want a
with it.
backup plan, I need to check with the Spurs or sharing that. We're going to have that for next episode.
I think they're 3 in the West right now.
No, I meant like odds.
The
Because you
actual-
got them at
okay,
50
yeah,
to
yeah.
1, remember?
Oh, yeah.
50
That
to
is
1.
crazy.
Yeah, so we're going to see what they send out. Well, last time I looked, they was like 30 to 1. It probably might even be lower
A lot
now.
of people started hitting that button.
Well, they started doing good, too. They got off to a phenomenal
mhm.
start for them.
Yeah, and we said that it was literally the first week of the NBA season, so it's like nobody was watching, nobody was paying attention. But like I said, when I saw them in preseason, all I could say was, how is anybody stopping them?
Yeah, they went like 6-0 or 5-0 off break.
It's crazy.
They got off to that house. I think they only have 3 losses still, unless they lost like last night or something like that. Might have 4,
think so.
but yeah, I think they only have 3 losses still.
Tough. Well, the West is always tough. We know that. So
Yes, sir.
it is
But
what it is.
make sure you hit that like, subscribe, even
Follow
comment if you
button.
need to, follow, all that on this YouTube channel.
Yes, sir.
Make sure you hit that follow on all Instagram, Facebook, TikTok for me and Ty.
Yep.
Mhm.
TJ's personal Facebook and Instagram are a little bit more personal, so we're gonna keep it at that for right now.
I ain't worried about it. It is
But
what it
yeah,
is.
That's what we're going. That's how we're gonna go out. So once again, the official Best Picks in DMV podcast. We're gonna get where the money's supposed to be starting this week again. So
Let's
make
get it.
sure you tune in, and we're definitely coming at y'all 7 straight weeks. Sorry about the little vacation we had to go on, but it had to go down. So
It
we
is
back.
what it is.
Take them out, TJ.
All right. Well, y'all heard it.
Oh, hold on, my bad.
Oh.
Ty, any last words?
Oh, nah, thanks y'all for joining. You know what I mean? Stay watching VMN. Stay tuned. We got some more youth basketball coming up.
Yes.
More youth sports. Definitely get into our bag with the youth sports. But
Got to.
Yes, sir.
mainly youth basketball right now. I'm loving it. I'm having fun with that. So, yeah. Tune
Big
in.
facts. Big facts. Gotta love that. And shout out to all the youth ballers, man. Keep doing y'all thing, man.
Right,
for real.
yeah. All y'all keep doing
You
your
know what I'm
thing.
saying? Especially if you in the DMV area. Keep doing your thing. Keep hustling. Keep working hard. You know what I mean? The sky's the limit. Make sure y'all take care of y'all grades, all that good stuff. Yeah.
And if you
Real
got a
talk.
team and you want to tap in, you want to, get your games live stream, you know what I mean? We do it right here. Give you the whole, ESPN lookalike. You know what I mean? Like we try to make, got our own version of ESPN right here local in the DMV. Let the kids have fun with it. Highlights, all that stuff. So,
This is the #1 sports handicapping show on the net.
Right.
Right,
Even
right.
get the youth handicapping.
Right. You know what I
You
mean?
can't do that. You can't do that. You can't do
No, we can't do that. No,
I
we
ain't
not gonna do
joking.
that.
Joking.
Yeah, that's
They
JK.
break down in like Florida and Texas.
Hey.
I don't know.
I thought about even starting like a youth 3-on-3 tournament joint.
That'd be dope.
You know what I mean?
Now, I think we talked about that one time on here.
Yeah, you could do it like in the summertime, like with the greens out here. That way you gotta rent a gym. And do like
Yeah.
a 3-on-3 tournament and live stream that joint, yo.
That'd be fine.
DJ got enough youth ballers to put it.
I do.
We got enough
Mhm.
participants.
Absolutely do.
And I'm quite sure if we want to do it now, I'm quite sure it's enough people that might want to get involved with something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
you talking about right? Even after that first one goes.
yeah, like even now, we could probably get a gym and probably get like, you know what I mean? Like our own what's that?
The big three.
Yeah, like the big three, but it's like a youth joint though. You know what I
That'd
mean?
be fine. That'd
So
be fine.
The
A little
youth
exposure for the
moco
kids.
thing.
yeah, you know what I mean? Well, DMV 3 or however you want to do it. Like, I don't even want to limit it to DMV because I want, you know what I mean, other teams to come. Like,
But
you
if
might,
it's in the DMV, you can call it that. You don't have to be
Yeah.
a team from the DMV.
But it can start out locally.
Yeah,
And
that's
grow,
how
everything
and then
starts
change
out.
up
well, yeah.
again.
You know what I mean?
Become the DMV and then the USA.
Plus the world.
Live stream exclusively on VMN. So nobody take the idea. Hey, this documented. Today's the 25th, November 25th, right? Documented. We
Tell 'em.
already put this idea out here. This is on recording. So yeah,
Well, we
You
can
know.
put the idea out there, but we just got to put a little pen to paper and
Right.
make it official. So
right.
that's it.
And we got the announcers. That's on the big. I guess maybe the big three does have. I don't really know who this.
Yeah, we gotta get. You gotta have color commentary. You gotta be funny. You know what I mean? Like,
We're gonna have some very talented people on.
I agree.
I would start off with like a weekend first, then maybe eventually start to like a season, a 3-on-3 season.
For sure. Yeah, that'd be fine. That'd be
Yeah,
fine.
like you know what I mean? That'd be tight, yo.
We gotta
For the
just
youth.
create the slots.
That's it.
That's all it takes.
Set it up. Let's get it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's
To
do
be
it.
honest, like we already got the court even if the gym
I mean,
don't
I got
come
a gym
through,
low
so
key.
no matter what.
We can. Hey, I'm quite sure,
Having
yo.
half court
Mhm.
tournaments going on.
While we
half
got practice.
Yeah, that idea could really.
Yeah, that is wild.
Yeah, I think a lot of people will probably get involved with it to make it work.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it would
Yeah, I
instantly
mean-
have enough funds to do pretty much whatever you want to.
And I would live stream that joint, yo. I'd be the only league in there doing like, hey,
You'd be ice cream.
maybe the VMN 3-on-3 youth 3-on-3
Facts.
On the VMN network.
on the
Facts.
VMN network.
Y'all gotta make
Holla
sure
at
you
'em.
definitely hit. Man, we gotta send out that link.
Yeah, yeah, we
Mhm.
will. We
Man. I
will.
gotta learn how to send it out on Instagram. Besides just putting it in my bio in the story.
Yeah.
VMN especially. So we definitely gonna reach it, man.
We'll do it.
VMN definitely gonna grow too. And we gotta still get that celebrity match, DMV match.
Yeah. And also
For the
420
420
friendly podcast. We're coming back. We're coming back in a couple of weeks. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
We're a new episode. It's been a minute. We've been going away for a minute, so it's time to get back on that too.
We're gonna have to have a special one for the first one.
Right.
Who won the? Who was supposed to come on there again?
Alani. He said he'd be here in January, so
Damn, so we kind of been.
I should do one on Thanksgiving, my birthday. 420 friendly podcast on Thanksgiving.
I
That would be
mean,
wild.
it's possible.
We'll play it by ear. We see how we feel on Thanksgiving after we eat. You know what I mean?
Right.
It sounds good right now. It sounds good right now.
Hey, listen, I got the menu. It's
Hey.
looking good. It's looking good.
Hey, my birthday gonna be lit.
Yeah.
We definitely
That
gotta
part.
get back on that though. I ain't gonna
Right.
lie. We
Definitely.
gotta set up another. That's the thing too. So it was basically a good time to take a break because it was like the season kind of for the 420 friendly ended with all those giveaways. Because that was the last episode we did was the
Yeah.
giveaways. We do gotta give out future giveaways next year too on the best picks in DMV during football season. We're gonna get into that, but for the 420 friendly podcast, y'all definitely gotta set up another
We can think of something.
Yeah.
giveaway or contest throughout the whole season.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know what I
figure
mean?
it out.
'Cause
We gotta get the episode in first, though. We
Yeah.
gotta start there first, so.
Well, no, you got to think of the idea to get the thing. So on the first episode, you can put it on the first episode because
Yeah.
that'll make them follow the whole season. People like Alani, man.
Hey,
Alani
man,
got to
I'm
be on. Like I said, we do Thanksgiving though. We don't got to do all that.
Right,
Because that's too sudden. But by the time Alani comes in January, we gotta have this all that. And he definitely got to get on. But we gotta contact him one more time though, because
Most definitely.
I
We'll
think
get into all
man,
of
he's gonna do a rap audition. Man. He's gonna have. Todd, do we got sound quality to do that on here with?
What?
Well, to have him do like a little, like promote one of his songs.
Oh, do we? Man, do we got sound quality? Man, we got so much
But I'm
sound
talking
quality
about
around here.
for music though, we can do that.
I got no limitations now.
Cause I might have another guest too, cause he was asking and trying to get on with you too, as far as the rap
Oh,
is concerned.
oh,
Shout
yeah.
out Julian, we're gonna get Julian in
Let
here
me-
for him and let him set up for a little freestyle. You saying what time, my baby?
December 4th. Tune in. I forgot. We got another concert.
Yeah, I
Down-
seen that on time.
yeah, Bulldog Lounge. Yeah.
So that is happening,
Yeah, December 4th.
and anybody can get in there, right?
Yeah, so you know
Just
they
gotta
gotta
pay the fee,
they gotta sign in.
25 or something?
Yeah, if you go to the sign in, also we doing before that we doing the $50 content out. It's like a 15 minutes content. You know what I mean? You want to interview, you want to do a video real
Oh,
quick,
wow.
whatever.
Okay.
$50. You know what I mean? You get that content,
Yeah, that's
so you
nice
take
right
with you.
there.
and then also if you want to perform, we got the slots for that as well. So you know we open the doors at 8 o'clock. Bulldog Lounge was 714. What's that? 8th Street.
U Street, right?
U Street.
I think it was
8,
U Street.
whatever.
I thought it was 8th Street.
Maybe
Is it-
we
713
all
8th
right.
Street.
Maybe it was 8th Street.
But tune in VMN, you know what I mean? On Instagram, you'll see it on there as well. The flyers also on TikTok on VMN. Virgil Photography, Tyrone Virgil, you know what I mean? I'm posting it everywhere. So, you know what I mean? DJ Pony is DJ Pony. He's posting it too. That's gonna be he DJing that night. We live streaming it. You know what I mean? If you're an artist, tap in. You wanna, you know what I mean? Get on stage, perform. Come do it. Come rap.
You'll
Be
get some
live
wild DC artists from there too, even though not everybody's from DC, because there was a couple people that were from our
Yeah.
area, right?
Yep.
That came
Mm-hmm.
last time, or it was actually, well, I
Yeah,
guess last
everybody's
time was just
welcome.
a performance by one group. That same group, they're from DC, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was their name?
The
We can shout
alias,
them out.
yeah.
You remember? They was nice though.
Yeah,
I know we
don't
might
get
we
me-
might forget their names. Sorry, we some stoners over here.
Yeah,
No disrespect
yeah.
or nothing, because they was like that. But
Yeah.
you want to hear
I
some?
enjoy
nice
it.
I know my man
DMV
Alias
sound,
Mar.
you might get that.
Alias Mar is my man right there. So yeah.
That
I'm
joint
gonna
was
shout
fire.
them out. We're gonna have their name next week. We're gonna shout them out.
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
they ain't coming to that one, y'all.
he might, because Alias he usually come. So you know what I mean.
They worth seeing. Not what was that one dude name?
I don't know, but I,
I had to
already
put
told you there
out-
was like 3 Bammers that was in that gym. They was cooking.
Man, I'm trying to tell you.
So,
it's
yeah, I'm
definitely
here
you
for
don't, it's definitely just worth watching. And
Yeah,
listening.
for
Even
sure.
If you can't make it, man, I'm trying to tell you, you'll see some wild.
Just
stuff
tune in.
going.
Mhm.
Tune
Yeah,
in.
definitely saw
December
some
4th.
stuff I ain't forget.
You know.
There's a lot
Right.
of stuff was good though.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to sleep at all. Man. But yeah, what was it again? One more time, December 4th,
December 4th.
Friday, right?
Yep.
We-
Not so. No, December 4th is like a Wednesday or Thursday.
What's a weekday?
What?
Now?
Oh man.
Yeah, because
God's
hey,
trying to have us wild down there.
Right.
I'm
Hey.
going to this one. I missed the last one.
hey,
due to,
those
transportation.
dates be right because you know what I mean we get we ain't gotta talk about it. You know what I mean those dates be right. That's a
Yeah.
Thursday.
I'm gonna shout out that bartender too.
It's a
man.
Thursday.
Hooked me up.
Yeah, so it's on a Thursday.
Thursday?
It's on a Thursday.
You there, me and TJ.
We'll make it work.
Ty's there too. So yeah, come out
Mhm.
there. I mean, so take us out, TJ.
All right. Well, you guys, thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. This has been another episode of Best Picks in DMV podcast. His name is Gabe. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Best Picks in DMV on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, all of that. His name is Tyrone, VMN on TikTok, VMN on Instagram, Tyrone Virgil on Facebook, Virgil Media Network on Facebook, Virgil Photography on Instagram, Facebook, all of that good stuff. My name is TJ. This has been another great episode of Best Picks in the DMV podcast.
It's gonna be a good weekend.
Yes,
Yes, it
sir.
will.
And we out, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Peace.